Hi ladies, Christine Toney here from Elkins, West Virginia, and today I just wanted to share some things with you. But speaking of Elkins, West Virginia, I've been looking at some of the posts below that showed where all of you are from, and it's so exciting to see that there are ladies from all across not only the country but from all across the globe. I saw somebody from New Zealand. I know there's somebody from England. I think I've seen some German. So it's kind of exciting to see how far Lilla Rose is reaching. And that's the goal of this whole event, is to spread the word and to get the word out about Lilla Rose. It's often been said that it's the best kept secret in direct sales. Well, we don't want it to be a secret. We want more ladies to have access to these amazing products. So I won't delay. I want to talk to you today about our long U pins, our large U pins, and the Swerves. Now, Rochelle did a tutorial on our U pins, and if you haven't seen that, please scroll down, find that, and watch it. Amazing tutorials on that. So it's exciting to see all the different styles you can do with these products. And the great thing about it is, if you see a style you like, you can usually do it with the Swerves, the long U pins, the U pins, by just altering a little bit, the flexi, or even the hair sticks, and sometimes even the bobbies. So truly the most versatile products out there. So watch through the tutorials, the pictures. If you have questions and you see a picture, I'm like, oh, how'd they do that? Comment, ask, and someone will do a quick tutorial for you. Amazing products. So let me show you a little bit and tell you a little bit about the U pins. These are the long U pins, or sometimes we call them up pins, but they're generally 6 to, well, let me, size-wise, about that long, and they're going to show, on both sides of the bun or the twist, depending on how thick your hair is. So these are an option. They come in multiple finishes, and designs. We have the hammered square and the rounded circle. We've got triangles. There's one called fox. There's a circle. I was thinking there was another one, but there's multiple styles and finishes on the long U pins. And I will show you a style with that in just a minute. But today, I mostly want to show you some of the Swerves. This is one of our newest U pins. And when it first came out, we were all like, what? How's that going to work? Because we were so used to the other U pins, which we loved and adored. We're thinking, what could possibly be better than those? Well, we have a hard time keeping these in stock. They do curve in a little bit as opposed to the others that are just straight. And we find that they are really good for ladies with fine, thin hair, especially who might have trouble wearing the others, or slick hair. It just tends to lock in a little better. And they are curved to go along with the shape of your head, just like our other traditional U pins. So, and again, they come in the 4 finishes. Here's gold, silver, and the black nickel. And I've got the rose gold in my hair. You can see that. And that's just in a smooth traditional bun. And it's very subtle for those who don't like a lot of bling. Like at the end, I like bling myself. But the U pins, they have some simple ones, but they've got some really blingy ones. And some people just want their hair up, but they don't want a lot of flash. Or sometimes their jobs don't allow a lot of flash. They have to be minimalistic in their looks with their hair. So these are great options for that. So I'm going to take out this Swerve, and this is the rose gold, one of my favorites. And I put my hair up wet this morning, so it's still damp. And just, I'll say as an aside, I will oftentimes, if I want curly hair, of course this is still wet, but I will oftentimes put my hair up wet with one of these at night and put it up high enough. It's that comfortable that I sleep in it. And then when I take it out in the morning, let the hair dry a little bit, I have beach waves, since my hair's not really curly, just a little wavy. This kind of helps give it the curl some definition, but it's still damp, so it needs to be a little drier for that. But they're that comfortable. So I'm going to show you just a messy bun. Well, I don't even want to say messy. It's not that messy. A loose bun, but very comfortable. Okay, so all you're going to do, I'm going to loosely, and I find that I can do a looser twist or bun with, oops, I lost it, with these, as opposed to the U pins. Sometimes you need to start out with a tighter twist. And the more you get the hang of it, the looser you can go. So you just want to catch the edge touch your scalp, grab some hair from that outside. That's really the key with all of our products. Okay, you want to grab hair from outside the twist. You grab a little bit of the twist that you've put up on top and go in and grab that and come underneath. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to grab some hair from underneath, come through my scalp and just come up just a little bit, not a lot. And see how I can push that in to where it almost isn't visible, or you can pull it out a little bit. And then once you get that in, you can tug and release. Whoops, I don't want to do it too far. See, oh, a little bit came out, so I need to. But you can get a looser twist and you put up as much hair. Now sometimes, and I'll show you, I will leave some hanging out. So I call it like kind of a half bun, half pony. So I'll show you that one. Put it there. So I'm gonna pretend like I'm doing a bun, spin it around, but I'm not. I'm gonna leave this loose here. And then I'm going to catch part of that bun. You see, my hands aren't in the way. Touch, grab hair from outside, grab it, keep contact with my scalp, and push it in. And then I have a really comfortable, kind of loose, half bun, half pony, casual, but elegant at the same time. So that's an option. And again, they're that quick, that comfortable, that easy. The next thing I want to show you is a kind of a classic French twist, although I do the cheap French twist. Well, I call it cheap French twist. Jonah demonstrated it the other night, and a lot of people were talking about, oh, that's so easy. It's the only way I can do a French twist. I'm not a hair person. I still can't do a traditional French twist. So this is how I do my cheap French twist, and Rochelle did it too for a twist, but you'll see a lot of us using this. So I'm going to grab a ponytail. I lay my thumb over it, wrap the hair, and then I twist my thumb up, okay? And then I can put any leftover hair in that pocket, give that another little twist. Now, I use my thumb. Some people use their finger. You can do finger, you can do 2 fingers. I use my thumb just because that's how I first started learning. But you can do whatever's most comfortable for you. So again, I want it to finish curved with the side of my head, so I'm starting with just grabbing part of that twist here, not the smooth part. You want to go to where the rounded part meets the head, touch the scalp, turn it over, and push it in. See? So very subtle French twist, but yet elegant. So, and very comfortable. Again, you could sleep in these. It's amazing how comfortable they are. And I think that's why they're so popular, because they're very comfortable all day. You don't feel like you've got anything in your hair. All our products, I think, are comfortable, but these, especially for overnight, if you're sleeping in them, I think are great. The other variation on a bun I want to show you is a Celtic knot. So I'll show you that. This is just a little bit different. You're going to make an OK sign around your ponytail, okay, and then you're going to wrap it. So I'll show you that. So there's my OK sign. I'm going to take my hair and I'm going to pull it through those fingers, those 3 I'm going to leave up, and pull it around. And I pull it around here, and I'm going to take my finger here and grab this little bit of hair, this tail part, and pull it. Oops, I lost it. Oh, I lost my tail. Hang on one second. So I'm going to pull it through like so, and then grab a hold of that and pull it through just a little bit. So you don't want the bun to be too tight or you won't be able to grab it. So I've got a hold of that through there. I'm going to catch part of that with my U-pin, or it could be a stick, or it could be a flexi, it doesn't matter. And then again, flip it over. Ooh, it's going to be really tight. And push that in. But that gives you a different look, for your bun. It looks like a Celtic knot. So hopefully I was in the picture. Make sure I'm in the center of so you can see that. Ooh, hope I wasn't off. But just a different type of bun, just for variety, because we like variety, don't we? We don't want to have the same hair every day. And that's what's so great about these, is you can have one clip, or this isn't a clip, but you can have one of our flexi clips and wear your hair the same clip 7 days a week and with a different style every single day. So that was the Celtic knot. Now with the other, I'm going to use the rose gold triangle. This is, I call it just a messy top knot. It's not nearly as pretty as Rochelle's, but this is just like for when I'm up and around the house and I just want the hair up, or that messy mom bun we talk about. This is what I do for this one. It's kind of the same thing. I start with a higher pony, so it's here. Then I'm going to start with that same cheap French twist, only I'm just going to grab, I'm just creating that loop here, okay? And I'm going to leave that loop for a second, but I've created this roll here that, with part of the twist. That's what I'm going to lock into. So I'm going to grab part of that just a little bit, not a lot. Grab hair from the outside, flip it over, and push that in. Now this one, see how it comes out on both sides, unlike the Swerve? Okay, then I'm going to take this and I'm just going to mess it up. I want a messy look. I might pull some out on the ends. You know, I'm going for messy with this. So I'm not sure that might be too messy, but that's just kind of a messy top knot. You can do that with the flexi, the U-pins, sticks, the long U-pins, or even the Swerve. So that will give you kind of that messy top knot look. Okay. Now when we talk about versatility, one of the things I love about Lilla Rose is the versatility all the way around. I found Lilla Rose at a Celtic festival in Richmond, Virginia in 2014. And I'm not a hair person. I can barely braid, and it usually doesn't look nice. Can't French braid. I have a customer who's going to try and teach me though, so I'm hopeful. But in 3 years, I still haven't learned how to braid. But there was this purple, beautiful booth beside where we were, where my daughter was competing in Highland dance. And the Lilla Rose booth was right beside the dance pavilion. And I would walk by, and at first I thought, ooh, how gorgeous. And then I saw that it was hair accessories, not jewelry, because I am a jewelry person. And I thought, oh, nuts. I was like, I can't use that. So I walked by a couple times. She finally got me to come in. Her name was Maria, good friend now. And she helped me put my hair up, and I'm like, oh, that's beautiful, but I'll never be able to do it. And she's like, why don't you try? So I did, and when I did it myself, I'm like, wow, that was really easy, and it looks great. So I immediately fell in love with the product. And so I'm pulling things out for Christmas gifts. This was October, so I pulled out Christmas gifts. And my daughter, who was hairband on her wrist kind of girl only, that was all she did for her hair, I pulled her over and said, would you try one of these? And she's like, maybe. So I was like, well, that's good enough for me. That's more than I'd gotten before. So I was, you know, I had already gotten a lot. And she's like, why don't you have a party? And I'm like, oh, I don't have great parties. She's like, you're already at the first level. That's how much I was buying. She goes, you've already hit the first level of awards. So I talked to my dance moms that were over there. I'm like, hey, you need to check out this stuff. I'm like, look, I've got sticks in my hair, and I'm not a hair person. So they came over, they purchased a lot. Then she was like, you know, you should consider becoming a consultant at a time, or a stylist. And I was like, never, no. I said, it's just not my thing. I said, I have terrible parties, and selling, not my personality. I'm just not interested. But as I'm adding up my bill and I'm looking, I'm like, just out of curiosity, because I knew I was going to want more. I'm like, what would the discount be? And she's like, 30%. I'm like, And she goes, that's to start. You can go up to 45%. I'm like, well, I'm not going to be selling. I said, but 30% sounds better than not. And I'm like, just out of curiosity, what are the monthly quotas? And she's like, there are none. And I'm like, no, I don't believe you. I'm thinking there's something going on. I was like, there's a catch somewhere along the line. And so I started asking more questions, and like, no monthly quotas, no website fees. I'm like, really? She's like, there is $29, $30 a year. And I'm like, I could probably do that a month. I was thinking, if that's, you know, the monthly quote, I might be able to swing that. But that was a year. So I'm like, okay. So it was a 2-day show. Went back, talked to my husband. He says, sure, go for it. But he goes, it's just for the discount, right? I'm like, oh yeah, just for the discount. I said, I have no desire to sell it. Long story short, I'm at Panera Bread the next week, and a lady in Panera Bread sees my hair, and she's like, I love your clip. Where'd you get it? I'm like, funny you ask. I actually sell these. Didn't have a business card with me because I wasn't going to sell. Came back home an hour later and had 3 orders in there. I'm like, wow. Okay. So did a little show, found out I loved it. And I did it. The best thing was I didn't feel like I was selling. I really felt like I was sharing this amazing product with ladies because of their reaction. I knew it was just like me. I'm like, I would have been sad if someone had not told me about it. So sometimes I even feel guilty for not sharing the product with someone. It's just that awesome, and it's made my hair routine so much easier. My hair is not even a thought, and I can't think of a bad hair day I've had since October of 2014, because it's just automatic. I wear it every single day, and I love it because it's that comfortable and that easy. But there are times when I never intended to sell, but ended up selling, and I have a team of over 60, and I love it. But there are times when, like for this month, for example, I have 2 graduating, 1 college, 1 high school, 2 college kids moving back, 1 of those moving out into an apartment, and it's just a crazy month. So there are no shows happening this month. I did get a squeeze one party in at the beginning of the month, but there's just times that you just can't do your business, and Lilla Rose allows that. They know that sometimes your family needs you. There could be a death in the family, there can be illness, there can be an injury for whatever reason. We've got that flexibility within this company because they care that much. So not only are the products flexible, like that play on words, flexi, truly, the whole company is just amazing. And I fell in love with the product first, then it's people, and then the company, and have not regretted it since, surprisingly. So that was many years ago, coming up on 4 years, and absolutely don't regret it at all. So I am going to show you one more style. This is kind of fun. I'll show you. Well, and to say, this isn't really for U-pins, but since I'm doing hats, and I'm not sure if it'll come up later, you can put these on. This is just a head warmer, ear warmer, or winter when it's cold out. For those who have short hair, there's always that option too. And I think you've seen some of the pictures. You can wear them with shirts, with skirts, and there's scarves, a lot of uses for the products. But I want to show you some options with the hats. And you may have seen these hats too. They're kind of popular now, the ponytail hats. So you can put your hair up through the top and then put your flexi or your U-pins or sticks or whatever in your hair through the top. So those are everywhere. You can find those. But what I want to show you is one of the ways I wear it a lot with a baseball cap. And I use it sometimes with a flexi, but most of the time it's with U-pins, sometimes sticks, but most of the time it's with U-pins. So that's what I want to show you now. So what you're going to do is you're just going to put the hat on like you normally would. Okay. So I just hat here, pull the hair through. I'm going to adjust. Tuck in where you need. Okay. All right, so I've got this hair, but I don't want it on my back even. Maybe I want the sun to be able to get there, or I just want it off my back because it's hot. What I can do, I'm gonna take a U-pin, one of the Swerves, the Swerves, and I'm just going to loosely twist a bun, and it can be loose. Like I said, it doesn't have to be a real tight bun, but it can. I'm going to do the same thing I did before. I'm just going to grab part of that twist. I just have to go in to that hole through the ball cap, grab some hair from underneath, come back up through that hole, and again, you can loosen this up like so. Oops, see some, twist it around like that. So not only does it keep your hair cute, it also keeps your hat on. So if you're on a boat and you've got a hat and glasses on, has anybody had their hat fly off? I have. It'll keep your hat on as well. So if you have questions, I'm not very good about doing a live and reading along. So if you have questions, I will answer them. And if I need to do another tutorial in the comments, I will. But I hope you like these styles. Try the U-pins. They're amazing, especially those Swerves. And be sure to watch the tutorial tonight on the flexis. It's our flagship product, and it's amazing, and we're going to be working on the extra small, and really everybody can wear an extra small. So follow Jessica tonight as she shows, I think, 7 styles with an extra small. So be sure and tune in, tell your friends, and read through. If you're late coming to the event, make sure you scroll down through all the way through those tutorials so that you'll get the most out of the event, because we are here for you to show you how to use these awesome products. So thanks, have a great day, and I hope it's sunny where you are, because it's not here in West Virginia. So we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.